Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that's turned their cameras on. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep the engagement up. All right. And I'm just going to share my screen. Okay, let me just share my screen. So today, what we're going to do, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be adding images as well as websites, and as well as videos to our website. We're also going to be covering centering images and actually playing with the size, okay, in terms of the size of images. So it's going to be very interesting. And we're also going to embed a YouTube video, okay, so we'll be able to do that as well. So is there anything that people are excited about doing? What part are you excited about doing? I see a hand up here for Gabby and Jem. You can come off mute, yes?
Okay, so I did the assignment thing and I did the bonus question and added an image. But when I add an image, all it shows is this tiny little PDF file instead of actually showing the whole image.
That's
Okay.
I copied everything it said from the 7-3 school thing, but still it just shows the tiny little PDF button.
Okay, well, I think this is a good idea. You know what we do before we start the lesson? Maybe we should go over the assignment first. What do you think about that, Johnson?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So are you able to share your screen? I'm going to stop sharing, and then this is going to be a good opportunity to go over the assignment. How many people actually did the homework and did the assignment? You can clap for yourself if you did it, right? You can do a clapping emoji, I guess. I think there might be. Yeah. Okay. You can clap for yourself. All right. So can we go through Gabby and Jem? If you could just go through. Oh, you can't share your screen? Oh, okay. You're not on that computer. Okay.
I could log into one compiler and share my screen. Just give me a
Okay, no problem, no problem. Anybody else that's finished the assignment that wants to share?
Yeah, I had the same problem as Gabby and Jem. When I added the image, it only showed like this, like an image, like a file thing, not the image itself.
Are you able to share your screen so I can see?
Okay. It said host disabled participants share screening.
Okay, you're gonna get access in a second. Just raise your hand. Raise your hand for share screen. Just raise your hand. Okay, great.
All right, you can try now.
Okay. Like here, when I did the image thing that I copied from the W3 schools, it only gave me this, like, and there was no image when I ran it.
So did you upload that image, or is that supposed to be a link to an image? Is it an image on a website?
No, I just.
Okay, can you go search for the web, find that image on a web page for me? Like go how you found it, how you found that image? Like go to the website that you found it on. You found it on W3 School?
Yeah.
Mark, I think this might be a local drive. It might be local drive image. You can't do that here.
Exactly. So let's find another image that you can use. Just go to click on that.
Let me add in.
And Johnson, would you like to go to Pexel? I'm just gonna find a website you can use for images.
Okay.
Can you say Pexel is the one that we should go to, Johnson? Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna find you a website for images here. We were using Pexel before. I'm gonna put the link to the website. So keep in mind here, these are links to that we can use to a website to find images. So it's Pexel. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show you how to go about doing that. Someone go on mute, please. Okay. All right. Okay, so I like leopards. So let me see here. Search for leopards. There's a picture of a leopard here. Click on it. And I think if I right click, I think there's an option to, oh no, there's not, that's not the option there. Okay, hold on, let me go here. Scroll down. There's an option here to share. So I can copy the photo here. Copy the link. Let me see if that actually works. Oops, What's going on here? Let me see here. Copy.
If you right click, you should be able to get the address. I think you just, yeah, right click on it, you should be able to get the address.
Oh, there it is. Okay, copy image address.
Yeah,
Okay. And for the people that, so you can copy the image address. So I'm just going to check to make sure it's the right format. It's a JPEG. Okay, great. And I'm going to put the link in the chat. This is an example of an image that you can use, but you can find your own on Pexel. So I'll do that one more time. Because I was wondering. You search for a photo that you want, like maybe Superman or something, whatever you want. I'll use a leopard. Okay. Right. Search for the image that you want. And then you right click on it and go copy image address. So how you go about doing that, let me close this down. How you go about doing that, let's say, for example, I wanted to add an image here. Let's see here. Say I wanted to add another image here. So right now we have STEMHub image.
Excuse me.
Sorry?
Excuse me. Yeah, I just tried the picture thing and it worked.
Okay, great. Anybody else?
Can I share my screen now?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, so when you're, those images, the image that you're putting there, that's how you add a local, if you're running this code from your computer locally, like not from a website, you can add images like this. But because it's running from a website, it needs images from a website URL. So I put the link to Pexel. Try and find the image that you'd like on Pexel on a new tab. So just go to the chat or go up to a new browser window and type in Pexels.
This one?
Yeah, just click on the plus sign of your new browser window. Yeah, it's in the chat. Excellent. No, type in what you wanted to look for, whatever you're looking for. Oh, that's nice. So you can pick one of these images. You can change it later. Just pick one for the sake of it. Yeah, go.
This one?
Yeah, and then go copy
image link.
Image link, yeah. Copy image link. Yeah, so sometimes it says copy image link or copy image address. It's all the same thing. Go back to your one compiler. And then see where it said, where you have that image underscore girl, replace that with this URL. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, and paste. Or get the eye out, get that eye out. Yeah, paste. Okay, now run it. Scroll down there. But we gotta fix the sizing, okay? We're gonna get into sizing a little bit later, but we need to fix the sizing so it actually shows. Also, one thing that's interesting here, oh, you already put a size. You know what, you should remove that size because now the sizing of the images, you don't know the proportions yet. So maybe you want to change that, remove it. Only put
Don't
one.
take out just width, take out one.
Take out width, yeah, take out width. No. Take out the, yeah. Start from the, get rid of the, yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of everything. Width as well. No, not that. To the left, right before height. Put your cursor right before height. And backspace to get rid of everything. Back, keep going. Get rid of all the way to width. Yeah, get rid of, go. Get rid of all the way, perfect. Now run it again. See what happens. Now it looks more proportional and less distorted.
So yeah, I just have to change the quantity now from 600 to something else.
Yeah, you might want to make it smaller. Yeah. So try half the size, maybe 300. Run. Okay. All right, so that's see, now you get the idea there. So later on, we'll do something where it's percentages and that will change relative to the size of the screen, but we'll do that a little bit later, okay?
Okay.
All right, so any more questions in regards to that? You have to put the full website URL to the image. I like that family image that you put there. Can you paste that in the chat for anybody else that wants to use it? If you can, thank you. All right, anybody else, questions about the homework? Anybody have questions about the homework adding? Okay. Loba, okay, go ahead, your question.
I
Because we-
completed the assignment. I completed the assignment, but my mom couldn't open it, and I don't know why.
Your mom couldn't open it?
Yeah, she couldn't open it, and it said that an unexpected error occurred.
It's the sharing permissions. The permissions are, you have to change the permission on one compiler.
I changed it to unlisted, but I just keep on resetting it back to private.
Yes, he always does it. Don't run it. After you set it to unlisted, don't run the code. Once you run the code, you change it back to private.
Okay.
Once you set it unlisted,
Thank you.
don't run the code. Don't run it again. Just wait for it to open it.
Okay.
That should work.
That's good. All right. Okay, so we're gonna, any more questions about the homework before we go through the lesson? Just wanna start addressing how we can add images and size them accordingly. Any other questions about the assignment? Okay, all right. So we're gonna talk. Go ahead.
Question.
Yes,
I can't take this picture on.
sorry? What was your question? Jamil? What was your question? Okay, I can't hear you. Must have lost your mic. Do you want to put your question in the chat? But I can't hear you. Okay. Let me know when your mic's working or put your question in the chat and then we'll help you, okay? All right. So can everybody see my screen? All right, so I'm going to be using this image here of Superman here just for fun, working out. I'll just use that for fun. Okay, and I'm going to add that image here. And I'm going to close the tag. And then I'm going to run this. And I hope I did the right thing. Scroll down here. And there's the image there. Okay, great. Now, let me see if I can make this full screen. Okay, run it again. But I'd like to be able to see this full screen. Is there a way that we can see this full screen where I can make it show on a different browser? I'm just wondering.
No, I tried. I don't think I could figure it out. Couldn't see any way. Except you download the entire code. That's the only way. That's what I can think of. You still have to download the.
Okay. I hate looking at it like this. Okay, that's better. All right, but wait, we lost the CSS. I gotta.
Yeah, you have to download the CSS as well.
Forget it. Okay, never mind. All right, let me not do that. Okay, all right, let's get going here. So here's my issue that I have here, is that these images. Let me move this over. Can I move this over?
Nope, you can't move it to it's fixed.
Okay, all right. Let's just pretend that I want to make this image smaller for a particular reason, right? We want to make the image smaller. Now, there's the traditional HTML way, and then I'm going to show you the CSS way, okay? So for the sake of being able to see it on the screen, I'm going to go over here after the image that I put this image here. Well, this is STEM. I'm going to do it to the Superman one here. I'm going to go to the end of this image here. And I'm going to go to the end of this image right here. And right before close the tag, I'm going to add height, okay? And I'm gonna go height equals, and I'm gonna say something simple like 100 pixels. And I'm gonna go run. Oops. I'm gonna go run. And then we can change the size of the image. So this image should be a lot smaller. Oops, it's not. What did I do wrong here?
I think you're supposed to do width first.
Oh, it shouldn't matter really. All right, let me take
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Shouldn't matter.
I fixed mine.
Run. You fix yours? Okay, that's great. Let me see it. Okay, oh, this is fun. All right. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I do. I go to this website, W3 School, because I can't even remember all the tags. Johnson, do you see anything wrong with what I did? This is good.
I couldn't notice it too. That's something I couldn't notice.
I know you can put the image without the website. First you if you want to get an image, you have to go to the thing of where you can see the pictures. Right click it, press search for image on web, then right click the image when it finds it, and then copy link, and then just write image equals and the two thing, and then just put the link, and then you put the under code, and then you're done. Then just press run, and then then after that you put the arrow that's pointing right, and then you're done.
Mark, I couldn't see anything wrong with it though. It looked fine. I don't know, is this something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the only thing I see wrong here is when they're doing the code here. So here's the website that I'm using to verify that I'm doing things right, okay? I always go to this website to find out if I'm doing things right, because you can't remember, it's like thousands of tags, right? So it's hard to remember everything. But here's the website I'm looking at for images. And what I'll tell you a little story. When I was in school, I took computer engineering, and I learned, the class was just an introduction. I did most of my learning after class, looking up things. That's when I got really good. So this W3 School is really good for that, okay, if you want to learn more about coding. So the only thing I can see here is the quote. That's it. And run. So come over here. Let me look. That looks right. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? This is unbelievable.
Can I try? Let me try to see and see if I can. I found a way I can do it without doing the high.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna let you give it a try. Just let me just do one thing, because this is bothering me. Wow, unbelievable, unbelievable. Let me take this garbage out. I can't believe this, Johnson.
I don't even know what it
This is
is.
a good thing. This is very humbling. Okay, see, I'm even having a challenge getting this working. Okay, so height equals.
Oh, you have the tag. You see the at the end of the IMG. I didn't even see that. There's a slash. Check if that might be it. I'm suspecting that might be, but that might not be it. See the slash there?
I do that all the time, you know. But anyways, I'm willing to try anything.
That's all I could think of. Nothing else looks. Everything looks fine.
Oh, see now, yeah. When I took that off, it got mad at me.
No, but that's weird though.
Hold on.
Oh, you forgot the alt. The alt is not there. That's what you're missing. The alt. The alt has to be there. If you specify another, what do you call this? The alt text.
The alt can be there without it though. You know what? This is very.
Yes, it can. Yeah, I did that without the alt, and it still worked.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna go with. Wait a second. Is there a CSS overriding me? I wonder if can it override me? Can the CSS override me?
Yes, it could. Yeah, that's also one thing. I think, yeah, if you did this, I did specify all the image as actually, yeah, I think I did. Check again.
Okay. Oh, there it worked. See, when I played with the width, it worked. So I bet you there's a CSS thing that's overriding me.
Yes, down there towards the end, yeah.
Ah, yeah, see, so everybody, I want you to listen to this. When I was going, this is very important because I made this mistake and there's rules to this. So I was here trying to change the height. Forget the width, I was trying to change the height, right? I was trying to change the height. I kept changing the height and it kept on ignoring me for changing the height. Doesn't matter what I put the height in. I could put the height to 1. It wouldn't listen to me. Okay, I want you to realize this. What I'm doing here is called HTML, doing the height through HTML, which is, you shouldn't do that anyway. You should use CSS moving forward. So it's not listening to me. The reason why it's not listening to me is because in the style, the height is already defined. See this IMG height equals 300? It's already set. So it overrides what I'm putting in the index HTML. The style takes precedence over what I put in the height that I define in the index HTML. Does that make sense? Okay. I need someone to go on mute. All right, so I'm gonna take away this and let's forget about this forever. Let's forget about this from now on. That is a way of doing it inline changing the height. But you can go to your style CSS and you can change the height of an image here. So if I wanted to change the height of it to 100, this should work. Oh, well, did it for all of them. That's what's interesting about it. So
Maybe
all the height is changed for every image. Okay, so here's one thing that you can do. I got a question for you. Here's one question. I got a question for you. So I made all of them 100, right? I hope everybody's listening. Loba, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so
Your hand is still up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. So I made the image, all images 100, but I got a question for you. And I want to see if everybody's listening. And I want to see who has the answer. What if I only wanted this image to be bigger? Right now, when I change the height here, it changes the height for all of them. What if I only wanted this image to be bigger, the Superman one? Say I wanted the Superman one to be 300. What would I do? Just the Superman. Because right now, when I change the height, it changes the height for all of them. What if I just wanted to change the height for one of them? Anybody have any ideas? Anybody? How would I change the height just for this image? Right now in the style CSS, you change the height here, it changes for all images. Anybody? Come off mute and answer if you have an idea.
I think you put in the image description in the HTML, like the specific image. Then you like put like a height tag for that specific image.
But remember I did that and it overrode me when I did it the HTML way. But you're right.
Oh yeah, in the CSS, you do in the CSS, you specify the image in the CSS.
Oh, and give it an ID, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one way. There's another way, but first of all, I want to make sure everybody has 2 images to play around with on in their code. So do you have 2 images added to your web page? Who doesn't have 2 images added to their web page? If you don't, I'd want you to have 2 images added to your web page so we can go through this. Because there's a hierarchy.
I'm adding 2 images right now.
Okay, great. I want everybody to add 2 images, and then I want to make sure that you have in your style CSS, you can change the height. So I'll put the code that you need to add to your style CSS if you don't already have it already in there. So let me close this. So you should have, I'll tell you what code you should have in your style CSS. You should have this code here. So you have two images and then you have that in your style CSS. That should give you a ability to play with the height. And then this changes the height for both images. I'm gonna show you how to change the height just for one image. So let me know who hasn't done this yet, who doesn't have two images in their CSS, in their HTML, and doesn't have, and if you don't have this image code that I just put in the chat in your style CSS. I'm gonna stop sharing and tell everybody because I need to see everybody's screens, see everybody if they have it. Put your thumbs up if you have two images. Not enough. Okay, all right, Lola, Danielle. Anybody else? Two images in their CSS? Let me know if you're having a problem adding two images.
I have a question, but it's not like related to the images thing. So for the assignment,
Yeah.
my mom said that I have to send it and you have to run it, right?
Yes.
But we couldn't send it. There's no share button to there's no share button to send it. So is it okay if I take a screenshot of it with the code and you can try it by yourself, or?
You have to download it. I think you have to download it. Download the code from Work Compiler.
Okay.
There's a download option. Download and send it.
Okay. All right.
Can I share my screen?
No, I think someone came up first. How do you pronounce your name?
Oh,
Someone just put their hand up before you. Let me just see here. TEMLMIL.
That's Tammy. You can call her Tammy.
Tammy, you can go first, and then I'll go with Jamil after. Tammy,
I can insert a picture to my code.
you want to share your screen? Are you able to share your screen? Okay, good. Okay, I see it now. Is my computer slow or what? I don't see your screen yet. Is something wrong with my computer? Can people see Tammy's screen?
Stop sharing.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Like, I can't see anything.
Okay, I can see it now. Can you see it now, Mark?
I can see a screen. Mark,
Yeah, I
do
can
you
see
see
it.
it? I'm not sure if Mark is muted.
I can see it now. Okay, great. Can everybody hear me okay? I think my internet connection is acting up. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
yes.
All right, where's your image? Tammy, where's your image? I'm gonna turn my camera off because my connection's bad. Can you go to the line where your image is?
She's not sharing though.
Okay, Jonathan, I'm just gonna reset my connection and
Okay,
then I'll be back, okay?
all right.
But
Can you share this
Tammy, are you-
again? Maybe I could go to a breakout room. And when you come back,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could go to a breakout
Okay.
room.
well, you know what? Stay on here until I come back, okay?
Okay.
And then let me just reset.
Sorry, this is who's sharing screen. Can I say, Tammy, this is your screen, right?
Yeah, this
So-
is Temi's screen. What do you
Yeah,
want
what's the
to
problem?
enter?
What's the issue you have? Then like maybe we could just walk through it before Max rejoins. What's the issue? So first of all, I can see some things over. What's the issue you have first? Let's go to it. You can add a picture. Where did you add the image? The one that Matt shown you. Is your mic turned off? Can you turn on your mic? Okay, let me see. Let me give me 1 second. Let me see. I can copy something for you. So from what he shared, let me just copy this for you. This is how to add an image. I'll give you a sample code that you could just use. As an example, let's see. Okay, I'll put in the comments. Copy that into your yeah.
Can I please share my screen now?
Huh? Do you have a problem you want to share? I don't know. Let's give.
Yeah,
give me a
I
second.
got a problem. Yes.
So yeah. Okay.
No, a question actually.
No, you didn't copy completely. You see, I'm missing something.
Is a question. And this one is a question. Can I put 3 images?
Timmy, you didn't. Sorry, 1 second. Just Timmy, you didn't copy everything completely. You're missing the first line. You see the IMG. You didn't copy completely. You missed the part. You missed the IMG in the front of the message. I can see you say you copied it, but you missed something. Did you see look at the chat? You see you missed something there. Oh, you see, something is missing. Also missing a quotation. Why is it different? The way you copied it is different. You copied it as a link. You see the percent is different now. You have to delete the entire line, 14 and 15, and copy it again. Delete everything and copy it again. Yeah, make sure you copy the ING when you copy this time. Let me see. I don't know. Is Mark joined back? No, still waiting for Mark. Okay, Mark, you good now? I could take Timmy to a separate chat and see. Try helping out.
Yeah, I think I'm okay now. Let me just
Okay.
double check. I'm just running my connections.
Now try now. That should be good. Now try running that. Actually, no, there's a mistake. There's %22 at the end. You see where the %22 is? That should be what do you call this? a quotation. You see where %22 is on line 14. I'll take it to a private, I'll take it to a room, breakout room. Second.
Hello, Mark, can you hear us? Oh.
Okay. I've changed locations. I should have a better internet connection here.
Can I share my screen now?
Yes, go ahead.
Just give me a second. No,
All right.
okay, I just want to make, can I put 3?
Yeah, you can put 3. That's fine. As long as they're showing, that's fine. The goal is now, do you check your style CSS? What size did you make them? What height did you make them? Check your style CSS. So go up to the top.
Okay, see, I made 2 renders for the Roblox one. The other ones, I just put them as they came in.
Yeah, no, so that's good. No.
This one, the one I showed, the other Roblox here, that's the one that changed so much code, not me. And that's the one I didn't write this much code. I copied the link, and now this is what happened.
Okay, so what problem are you having?
I can't see.
So this is a bad link. You can tell just by the how long it is. Don't use this link. It's too.
Hard.
No, but get rid of it because you don't. It's right now. You can look if you look at the start. It says data. It says data image. It's like a blob. So it's not showing, right? So you see it says data/image. This is something that has to be read in through like a program or something. So you just want a simpler image.
Okay.
So get rid of that whole line and then find a simpler image to use, okay? All right. Anything else you have a problem with? Really, I want to see is your style CSS. Go up to the top and let me see your style CSS. Click on style CSS at the top there. All right. You don't have an image icon where you can control the size. Look in the comments. You should see something that I put in the comments in regards to for image. I'll show you right now. This.
I don't really know. It doesn't. I can put it any size I want without going on to image. It just lets me.
So put this in your style CSS, and you'll be able to control the images for all images. Copy that code that I just gave to you in the chat and paste it in your style CSS.
Wait, is it the one that says
What I just put in the chat just now, image height equals, yeah, just copy that, please.
Okay.
And then paste it on line 7 for your CSS, your style CSS.
Oh. This one right here in 6.
No. Leave the line for 6. Leave that undo. Control Z. Control Z. Enter. Now paste. Now change the height to something that's noticeable. Change it to like 50 or something. Or whatever. Yeah, you're not gonna notice that. Just go make it like 50 so you know it's small. So you can change the height.
Got to delete all the code here.
All right, okay. All right, so you're okay?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just stop saying yeah.
All right, great. All right, so does everybody have 2 images? Because I want to show something. I want to show something for you, okay? So everybody, if you have 2 images, this is what I want to show you. Is this. Can you see my one compiler? You see my one? All right, so I have 2 images here. It's controlled by the style CSS. So whatever I put in my style CSS, if I put 100, if I put, say I put, I put 50 here, all my images, when I run them, they're gonna be really small. Okay, but say I want one image really big. Say the Superman I want really big. There's something that I can do. I can come here and there's something where I can do inline style. So I can come here called inline style and I go style equals, and then I go height 500. Let me see here, pixels. And I go inline style. I think I do this. And then I go run. All my other images are big, and see, my one image is really big. This is called inline style. So the inline style will override what I put in my style CSS. So even though I have 50 here, all the other images will go 50, but because I put my inline style just for this line, it made this one 500. So the people want to give that a try. I'll share my code for inline style here in the chat. Does everybody get what I mean? You can override the height for one particular image. If you see, you look here where I go style equals height, and you'll see that, excuse me, you see that there, and I override it. So I do a lot of inline styling for things for specific things, because you might want one image bigger than the other. You don't want to control all the images. So if you have 2 images on your code, I'd like you to give that a try. Any questions about this? Any questions from anybody about this? All right, silence worries me. The silence worries me. I'd like someone to show me that they've done it. They've made the size globally one thing in their style CSS, but then one image they've made a different height. Can someone show me that they've done that? Who's going to be brave to give it a try?
I will.
No, but Jamal, you've always been participating. I need somebody else to participate. There's so much other people in the room. How about Jamal? You pick someone. Jamil, you pick someone that should show. Who's been quiet?
Paul. You last one. Yeah, Paul.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay, Paul, you want to give it a try? To show
Can we
you.
have, sorry, Mark, can we have a Zanat and Osenat? Yeah. Maito, I said the name here. Yeah.
Okay, you pick.
Okay.
They're not saying
Okay.
anything too.
No, Jamil, I'm gonna let
Okay, let's pick them. Because they didn't talk for a long period.
Okay.
Asanat or Osenat? Can one of you? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
What's happening? Are you sharing your screen? Are you gonna share your screen?
I don't know how to share my screen.
Sorry? Sorry?
I don't know how to share my screen.
If you look at the bottom, there's an icon that says share screen. Do you see that there? You
No.
click on, you don't see a share screen icon if you put your mouse to the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Click that, click share screen. And then it'll ask you what screen you want to share. Just share your whole screen. What does it say when you click share screen?
To share a screen, to share like a tab.
Yeah, so you want to share the tab that you're working on for your work so we can see your work? Excellent. Okay, so have you added an image yet? Come
No.
off mute.
No.
Stay off mute. Stay off mute. Leave it off mute.
Okay.
All right, so you haven't added an image.
What?
You haven't added an
What-
image? You haven't added an image to your website?
Yeah,
Why not?
because I don't know how to.
So what happens when you don't know how to do something? What do you do? What do you do when you don't know? You ask for help, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't ask for help.
No.
Why not?
Nothing.
That's not good enough, okay? When you're having a problem, you have to raise your hand and ask for help, okay? Or you're not gonna get the value out of being here every Saturday, okay? And you're gonna fall behind, so you need to ask for help. And I'm not only saying this to you, even at my job, we had to tell the developers the exact same thing. They were falling behind and not able to meet a deadline, and they wouldn't ask for help. So we just had to say, you need to ask for help. So you might as well start earlier, because you're gonna have the same problem when you go into the work and you're making money as a developer, okay? First thing you need to do is ask for help, and don't worry about what anybody else is gonna say, okay? All right, so so do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's go down to line 38. Let's add an image. Do you know how to add an image?
No.
Okay, all right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna give you a link of how to add images here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and I want you to click on it and see what you think of how to add images. Click on that link and take me through how you go about adding an image.
Okay.
So see what it says there?
Yeah.
Look so what you can do, you can copy all that code there. This is how to insert an image. So copy that code.
I copied it.
All right, now go to your code. Where's your one compiler? Go to one compiler. Your one compiler is to the yeah. Click on one compiler. Click on your one compiler. Yeah, don't worry. All right, and paste. Now, one problem is that, see that image girl JPEG right there with the source? Get that out of there, because you don't have that image. So erase that code there and just, yeah. Now, and where it says alt girl in jacket, erase that code as well. Where it says girl in jacket, yeah. Okay, and then you can put back the double quotes after the equal sign. It's fine.
Okay.
Put them back. Double quotes. That's single quote. I think you need a double quote. This is a single quote to me. Double quotes. You have to go shift in that key. Double quote, shift, double quote with the two lines, whatever it is. Do you see a double quote on your keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it, push that. That looks like single quote to me.
I don't think I have it.
You don't see one with two lines?
No.
Interesting. All right. Go, you see where it says 500? Put your cursor before the 5. Put the cursor before the 5.
What do you mean?
Like to the left of the 5. You see where the 5 is? Put your cursor, that blinking line, to the left of the 5. Yeah. Now copy that double quote. Like highlight it. How do you highlight it? You have it highlighted?
Yeah.
You copy, and then go back to where it says Alt, the equal sign before, go to the W, and go paste, Control V. Control V again. Space. Now go to where the equal sign source is, to the left of the Alt, left of the A, put that where the equal sign, where equal source is, you gotta click that. Put your cursor to where it says equal S, over, one more over. Yeah, now paste again. Okay, perfect. Now what we want to do, we want to find the URL of an image that you would want to use. Do you remember when we did this? There's a website called Pexel where we get images from. I'm going to put that website in the chat. I need you to click on it.
Okay.
Everybody that does not have images on their webpage right now, you should be doing this, but I don't want to repeat it again. So if you don't have images on your website right now, you're getting a live walkthrough of how we're doing it. So you should be doing it live with us. There's no reason why you can't follow this. So I expect everybody to have 2 images on their website by now. All right, what image do you want to add to your, pick anything? Doesn't really matter, you can change it later.
Okay.
Enter. All right, pick one. All right, now right click on that image. Right click.
What?
Do you have a right click button or press with 2 fingers on your mic if it's a mouse pad?
Yeah.
Is there a way for you to right click? Do you have a right click button? Are you using a mouse or are you using the pad on your laptop?
I'm using a Chromebook.
So Chromebook, how do you do right clicks on Chromebook? Do you have to push things with 2 fingers to do a right click?
It's the same way as you do on a regular computer.
Okay, so just right click. Hit the right mouse button.
I already did.
And do you see an option there? I don't see an option pop up for you to click.
Try double clicking it.
Double click didn't work. What if you push the mouse pad with 2 fingers?
Put both your fingers on the mouse pad simultaneously.
Yes.
It's not working.
Are you doing it with 2 fingers?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay, let me see. How about I give you an image? You want me to? I'll drop the image in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Let me do that. Let me do it that way. So you wanted books? Let me find this books. Okay. And this one. Copy link. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat, that books link that you wanted. Copy it from the chat. There it is, right there. Copy that and put it in your code.
Okay.
Click on your code. I've copied the images in the chat. The link is in your chat. So copy that link in the chat and then click on One Compiler. Did your screen freeze?
I think.
All right, so go back to One Compiler and then go in between those double quotes. Put your cursor in between the double quotes, which is SRC equals. Put the cursor in between. Paste. All right, great. Now rerun this. Run. Scroll down. There you go. Okay. Now what I want you to do is do the exact same thing, but do it with a different image. So just copy and paste line 38 onto line 39. So just the whole of line, go to the start, the end of line 30. Go from the start of line 38 all the way to the end.
Okay.
You know what might be better?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to copy it through, do the exact same thing and copy through W3 School and then paste it in. I don't know what you wanted because that URL might be too long for you to edit again. So go back, go to line 39. Go to the W3 School image, go to HTML, go to at the top, the tab at the top, HTML, yeah. Copy that tag again. Paste it on line 39. And then now you gotta go to Pixel and find a different URL, okay?
Okay.
And then you can put in your own alt and change it that way. You can change the width and the height. But I'm going to show you something where you can actually override a certain image, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's great. Anybody else need help with adding images? Okay, all right, I'm gonna move on now, okay? All right, so let me just share my screen here. All right, so now, sorry, someone say something? All right, sharing my screen here. So here's what I want you to be able to do here when you're sharing your, when I'm sharing my screen. All right, so now I was able to do an inline style tag here, inline, so I can change one image. Okay, so who's been able to do that to make their overall image small from their style CSS? So maybe I made my overall image 100, and then I made one image really large, 500. Who was able to do that? Make one image small based on their style CSS, and then one image very large using inline style. Because after we do this, I'm going to show you in percentages how you can make the image grow based on the screen size. But I want to see if anybody's been able to do this. Tosan, you want to pick somebody else? Do you want to pick someone else to participate, Tosan?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 minute, sorry, let me see the list. We have Morola and Mojola.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
There.
All right, so so who is it? Mola and Mojola? Where?
Mojola Adeleye.
Okay,
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, please show, you want to share, have you added 2 images? Yeah, because people want to get to video, so I'm just going to double check. I want to make sure people have added images so we can get to adding video, because the video is fun, right? Can you come off mute, please?
I have a question.
Yeah, just, can you put your question in the chat? I'm just working with Mola right now. So, can you come off mute, Mola? We're gonna have you participate to show, see.
Sorry, Mark, did you show videos already? Or not yet? Not yet, right?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, yeah. So just wait. It's gonna get to it.
Yeah. All right. Tosan, I don't think Mola's responding. Is there somebody else? Hi, Tosan. Is there anybody else that needs to participate?
Let me check. Let's see. What about Tomiwa? Has Tomiwa been talking?
No.
What about Edit? I've not heard anything from Edit Okoye.
All right. So yeah, get them to show their screen. Where
Yeah.
is? So who should I start with?
We could start with any one of them. Edit Okoye can start.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Edit. All right. You come off mute and show your screen. All right. Were you able to add images?
Yes.
All right. So I see an image that you added. I see an image here that you've added. Run it again. Scroll down. You have an image there. Scroll down. All right. So good. That's great. Now scroll down to the bottom of your code. I think your image you added after the body, at the end of the body.
Okay.
Scroll down, click in there and scroll down. Just click, use your cursor. You don't have to use the scroll bar. See that image? That image has to be within the body. It's like you've put the image on the floor. It's not even on the body. So copy that whole image. That's right. Copy, cut actually. Control X, Control X. Go Control.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you've cut it. Cut it. Don't copy. Cut it. You do. How do you cut? Yeah. Yeah. Right click and go cut. Yeah. And then go see where it says table. Where click above table, like below table. Yeah. Line 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paste.
Hmm?
Paste. Perfect. All right. So you have your image there. Image is very large. Do you know how to make the image smaller? Someone's asking how to make an image smaller. Paul, I hope you're listening. All right. So, you know, how do we make the image smaller? We go to Style CSS. I'm like spoon feeding you guys this. So go to Style CSS, go at the top.
Top.
It says Style CSS, click on it. Style CSS at the top, yep. All right, look in the chat. I gave you some image code that you're gonna put on line 7. We just did this. So pause for a second. I want to make this very clear. I shouldn't have to go through this one by one with everybody. While I'm going through it with one person, everybody else should be following along. So the next person that I ask if they have an image on their site, I'm going to be extremely disappointed if you don't have an image on your site, because it's the second time we're going through this. That means you're not participating. All right, so let's go number 6. Enter, just go number 6, enter. Go to the next line, number 7, line 7 in your style CSS.
You see it?
Are you, yeah, excellent. Now look in the chat. I pasted in what you need to put in the style CSS. You see it there? How to add it? In the chat of the Zoom. I already added that code.
Is it this?
I can't see it. I can't see what you're talking about. I'll show you. I'll paste it in there again. Yeah, that's it. Now see if your height's changed of your image. Just run it again. See, nice and small.
Oh, yeah.
Make it a little larger. Make it 150 or 200. Make it 200. Run it again. All right, great. Okay, that's great. Now go to your HTML code. Go up to your HTML code. Right. Copy your line. Scroll down. I'm only going to go through this quickly. Copy your line 27. From 20. Copy that whole line. Yeah, from the start. Yeah. Copy all the way down. Down. 28 as well. Drag down to 28 as well. Okay, you know what? Go copy from the end of line 28. Yeah, good. That's good. Copy and then Control C or just copy it.
Yeah.
Hit enter.
Enter.
Yeah. Sorry, just go paste. Control V. Control and then space. Hit enter again.
Huh?
Hit enter. Control V. You got 2 images there. Now run it again. You're going to see the same image twice.
I should
Scroll down. Scroll down the other side on your website.
my website.
Yeah. Scroll down.
Where is that?
Like on your website, where the images are, where the text is, where it's displaying, where we run it. Scroll on that side, where we just ran the thing. You know where your images are? Where your images? You see the image where it shows that your actual image on the right,
Yeah.
on the right side.
Oh.
Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
No worries. You should see. Oh, you should see 2 images there.
I need to click one first.
Okay, good. Now we're gonna make one of them smaller. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go. So no, we're not gonna do it from there. That will make both of them smaller.
Okay.
One of them smaller. So let's go to the second one and go to images. Go right where it says that after the G in image, go after the G in image, where it says IMG, go after the G, put your cursor after the G.
Uh-huh.
Space. Style.
Style.
Style, that's right, style. Equals,
that?
equals, yeah. Equal sign, equal sign. I don't, okay, yeah. No space between the style and equal sign, yeah. Okay, now, and then what I want you to do is go double quote. Double quote, yeah. Height. So it's height with an E, just an E after it, so it's H-E-I, yeah. No, go back. H-E-I-G-H-T. Colon, which is like the 2 dots.
Uh,
And then go put 500. 500, for example. PX for pixel, PX. And then double quote. No, double quote, the double quote, yeah. Space, put space, make a space. All right, now run it again, and one picture should be larger than the other. Scroll down. Great.
yeah, it is.
Okay, good. So now you can see that when you do style, that's called inline style. When you do inline style, it overrides what the style CSS is doing. So I hope everybody can give that a try. Everybody has that, give it a try. We're gonna go for let me see, 5-minute break. So we'll come back at 2:21, right? 2:21.
I not finished one milk. It's the color that took extra.
Sorry? Sorry? Can you repeat that again, please?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna go on break and then we're gonna do video after, okay? But I think if you don't have 2 images on your website, you shouldn't be taking you shouldn't be taking a break right now. You should be working on getting your images on your website. I'm gonna pick someone at random and I hope that you have an image on your website because we've been through this twice. So we're gonna go for a break. If you don't have an image on your website, you shouldn't be taking a break. You should be getting the image done on your website, okay? All right, so we'll be back at, 2:22, okay? And then we'll start adding YouTube videos to our website, which is fun. All right? Okay,
I already know how to add videos to the one compiler.
Okay, if you already know how to do it? Okay, then
Yes.
I want you to teach the class then, okay, when we come back, how to do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, see you in 5 minutes. Johnson, we're okay? We want to get, we're kind of short on time, but I know we want to get through, we got the sizes, the YouTube video, and then we want to get through centering as well, right? You're muted, you're muted. You're muted, Johnson. You're muted. Okay. Johnson, you there?
Excuse me.
Hi.
The code to make it smaller is height and whatever.
Oh, I put the code in the chat. You should see the code in the chat. I'm going to put the code in the chat. Add it to your style CSS. So I'm going to put it here right now. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Give me a thumbs up if you're back. And we'll get started. So there's only one more thing I can do for images because we're running out of time, and then we're going to move on to videos. I'd like to do more with images, but I think people need to get caught up in terms of what we're teaching here. I want to make sure everybody's at the same stage, but I can't continue any more longer on it. So I'm going to show you one more thing with images, and then that's it. Just want to make sure everybody's back. I'll give it about 1 more minute.
If you're back, can you just put a thumbs up and let's know that you're back, or you turn on your video.
Yes. Okay, seeing some thumbs up. Want to see some more thumbs up?
The Mitos at the back, Daniela, Daniel, Jessica, Tifa, are you back? If you're back, just give us a thumbs up. And right now, I know that, yes, some of you might think you don't need coding, but I just want to let you know that regardless of where you are going to be, sorry, or what your interest will be later in life, it is important that some of these skills, you might need them at some point. I studied environmental engineering, but I realized that I did the basic coding, and today on my current job in climate change, I still use. Can you give me 1 minute, please? I have had 1 minute. You can still use these skills in one way or the other because you don't know where life is leading and you are still very young. So I want you to enjoy whatsoever skills you're learning here. I want you to enjoy it and appreciate this knowledge. No knowledge is lost. And having said that, if you are not sure of something, be bold enough, don't be shy. Be bold enough to ask. Be bold enough to say it. Be bold enough to say, hey, I don't understand. You don't look stupid for saying that. No one is going to laugh at you for saying that. You are learning. We are all learning. I am learning here. I am also learning here. So it is very important. And finally, we have a form for you to evaluate these sessions since last week, the last 2 weeks. So I want you to take time and fill this form. It's just less than 5 minutes. So I am putting the form link in the chat. Just click on that link, fill out the form, and then at the bottom of the form, you see submit, and submit it immediately. This will help us in future to design programs for you guys, okay? Thank you very much. And please, like I said, raise your hand, ask questions. I believe that if you don't ask questions, you are indirectly saying you know it all, or you are saying that you are timid and you don't want to ask. Nobody knows it all. Even those teaching you, they ask questions wherever they go to, they ask. So I want to encourage you to please ask questions. And thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much for that. It's so true. And I'm going to double down on that. And I tell you, the people that don't get speak up get spoken for. And the people that speak for you get paid more money. So you're going to be working underneath the table and somebody else is going to be speaking for you. So that's what will happen to you if you don't speak up. People with good communication skills, developers with good communication skills get paid far more than the ones that can't communicate. Okay, so you got to get comfortable with speaking up when you're having a challenge, okay? So I'm going to do one last thing with images. I'm going to give people 5 minutes and then I'm moving on to videos. I can't spend any longer on images. So one thing about this image here, which I have here with the height, is that I can set it to a percentage in terms of the image. I can set it to a percentage of what height I want it to be. So I can set it to 50%. I can actually go here, 50%. And I'm gonna run it. And let me hold on, see here. And what it's gonna do, the image is gonna take up 50% of the screen. Now you can't see this here. Let me set it to 10% so this doesn't look too crazy here. Run it again. Now it's hard to see, but the image is gonna take up 10% of the screen. So for this to work, I gotta look at it full screen. So I'm gonna download the image first. So I downloaded the image. Oops. Oh, let me see here. And keep. And I'm going to download the image here and I'm going to go open it up. And you'll notice I have this image, but it will change. The size of the image will change based on the size of my screen. So let me see here. Let me show you here. I'm supposed to do that. Well, let's bear with me for one short moment here. And one little thing here. Let me just do one thing here. Image, go here, and it's supposed to go. Let me take the style CSS out. Let me just take this out for a quick second here. Cut. And let's see if this works here. You do a percentage, it's supposed to go by the size of the screen. So let me just do this here. Go like this. Run. Down here. Here. It's a very large image. So let me just go. Let me go 5%. Let's see here. Save and run. Scroll down here. See what the image is, and let me download it and see if this actually works. And keep. And let me go like this to open. And the image is supposed to change based on the size of the screen. So let me just go here for a quick sec. See if I can adjust it here. So let me just double check. I think it might be width because it might be related to the height. Maybe it's the width that you actually have to do it with. Let me just double check here for width. And undo. I'm going to try with width as well to see if width works. It's supposed to work with width here. So let me go 5% here and see if that works better. And run and see what happens here. Scroll down. All right, that's width. I put it to 5%. Let's see what happens here if I put it to 50. Run again. Again, 50%. Okay, let me scroll down here. And the image is 50%. Now, when I download this, so when I go like this, when I download this now, and I go image 3 and I go open, Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Now, don't pay attention to this width, but when I change the size of the screen, the width changes accordingly, all right? I think I messed up with the height, but don't worry. You can see it changes based on the size of the screen, okay? That's not the best example, but you'll get the idea. When you put percentage, it will go relative to the size of the screen. So let me do this. I'm gonna go 50% height as well. Save. So, and then I'm gonna go run. And then I'm gonna go download. I have to download it so I can see it as a bigger screen. Keep. Then I go here, open. All right, so this should work, okay? Definitely should work. You can see my screen here. Can everybody see my screen properly?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on here. The bottom line is, let me refresh. I don't know what it's doing here, but bottom line, it will change relative to the size of the screen. Now, I don't know why the height is not adjusting accordingly. Let's not worry about that. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the height is not adjusting accordingly, maybe because of the style CSS. So let me fix that quickly right now. Let me flip this. I'm gonna do it inline style now. I think that should work. If I go like this, inline style. And then I'm gonna go like this. Let's see if that works. And then I'm gonna go like this, and maybe that might work. Then I'll share this code with you. Don't worry about it. And then we'll move on to video. Okay. Save. And then I'm gonna run it again. Hopefully this looks a little bit better. All right, now I'm gonna download this one again. And hopefully this works. It looks a little bit more pretty. All right, scroll down here. I don't know why it's doing this. It's flattening it, it's getting overridden or something. But the width will adjust accordingly with the picture. Actually, it's the only one that's doing it, okay? So when you use percentages, it's a good idea. So I'll stop sharing, and I see 2 hands up. That means they're asking for help. So I think Paul was asking for help a while ago. So Paul, your question, and then I'll go with Tammy after.
I was asking, like, how do I reduce the size of the picture? Because, yeah, I have my 2 pictures, but they're both out at 500 pixels.
Okay, so are you adjusting the size of the image based on your style CSS?
I'm not, yeah, I want to adjust it based on CSS.
So what do you have in your CSS? You can change the height in your CSS file. Or are you trying to change the height of one of them?
Let me check my CSS.
And then
Oh,
you
I
can-
don't think I have a CSS yet.
Really?
No, I have CSS, but wait, let me just share my screen.
No. I'm gonna drop it in the chat because we're running out of time. Put this in your CSS and then you'll be able to play with it. I just dropped it in the chat. Line 7. Okay. Put it at the bottom of your CSS and then you can play with the height.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, wrong. Sorry, I didn't drop it in the. Let me put it everywhere. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. All right, give that a try and let me know. Okay, Tammy, and then we're gonna move on to video. All right, I believe Tammy, you had a question? Am I saying your name right?
Yeah, it won't let me add another picture. I put in the chat.
You wanted to add another picture?
Yeah, I removed the other one, but it won't let me add another one.
Okay, so we're gonna add another one from you can use one of the images that I put in the chat. That's okay.
Okay.
You want me to put an image in the chat?
Mhm.
You have one to use? Do you have an image to use?
No.
Okay, let me give you an image to use, okay? Let's see here. I'll give you this book image that we have. Copy. And you can use this image, okay? All right. Okay, so Gabby, do I have your attention? Gabby and Jem.
Yes.
All right, so you wanted to, I want you guys to show us how to add a YouTube video to our website.
Okay.
You're comfortable doing that?
Okay, just give me a minute.
No problem. Are you able to share your screen? Okay, great. Everybody excited about how to embed YouTube videos into their website? Is everybody excited about that? Can I get a thumbs up, a clap if they're interested?
So when you're doing it, it's supposed to be like a burger. So you have iframe here, and then you have iframe here.
Yeah.
And it's the same like adding a picture.
Mhm.
You put the width and you put the height.
But they go before everything else.
Then you put SRC equals
Then the link.
then the link to the YouTube, and then it should be able to work and run.
Okay, so is that the, is there another way that did you type that yourself or did you copy and paste it?
I typed it.
Wow, so guess what? There's a way to copy and paste it. Let's add another YouTube video because we don't want to type it. It's gonna be risky. So let's go to
We
YouTube.
can put it in the chat.
No, don't put it in the chat. I want you to show them how to get it from YouTube. So go to YouTube on another tab. But that's good. What you said is right, very right, and that's good. Go to YouTube and pick another. Everybody should be watching so you know how to add a YouTube video to your website. Go to YouTube and find a nice, friendly YouTube video that we can use as an example. Okay, all right, click on any hockey video. All right, and if you scroll down to below the video, there's a button called share. I hope everybody's paying attention. I don't want to repeat it again. Share, and then go embed, click embed, and then go copy. Copy. There's a copy button in the lower right-hand corner. At the lower right corner, there's a copy button already. See the copy button?
I don't see it.
Go to the lower right.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Okay, great. So it copied it. See it's an iframe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then paste it below this one. Yep. Now run. Scroll down. There's your hockey video. You can play it there. So you don't have to type the code. It's all there for you to copy. All right. So can you add another YouTube video to your website and walk the group through how to do it?
Okay. So you find something that's related to your one compiler. Let's do. And then we can do cooking. Let's take this. So then you see the share button at the bottom here, next to the dislike button. You click share, you click embed, then you click copy. Then you go back to your one compiler. You go back to your one compiler, and then you paste it, and now it should be able to work. That's how you add a YouTube video to your one compiler.
Can you tell me again?
Okay, so you go to YouTube, you find the video that you want, and you see the dislike button. You click share, you click embed, then you click copy. Then you go back to your one compiler, and then you paste it. And now it should be able to work.
Do I just paste it or do I have to do any code or?
You click share, you click this button, embed. She's asking if you have to do any code. No, you don't have to do any code. All you click is embed, copy, add it to where you want it to be, and you have your YouTube video.
It's not working.
Can you share your screen?
It works, thanks.
What happened?
Mine is still not working.
What happened?
So let me show my screen. So look, see, I wanted to put this video. I copied this. Then I went to one flyer. I put it like when I put it like this.
Did you paste it?
Yeah, this is I paste this from. I paste it from here.
No,
from
you're
here.
supposed to go back. Go back to the YouTube video and copy. Click copy.
I copy it.
Now go back to one compiler, make a space. No, like make a new row.
Second. So like this.
New line.
Like a new line.
Oh.
And now click paste. Do your paste.
Well, you gotta delete the video you had there.
Now
before.
do run. Now
You
run
still
it.
had the video there before. Delete the video you had there before.
No.
Now run it.
Yeah, I did it. Didn't work. I had to delete this.
So then now run it.
Maybe that work. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Pause. No. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mark? I guess he must have broken up. Mark? So is he still there? So did everyone get the? I think Mark is having some difficulties connecting. So did everyone get the video? Oh, okay, you're back. Sorry.
So sorry, I definitely having some connection issues today. I've had to move locations. How's it going with adding video? Was everybody able to add video? Where did we leave off with from? Jonathan, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. They were able to add the video. They were able to add the video. Gabby showed them how to add the video. I think almost everybody did it now.
Okay, great. And everybody put their thumbs up, was able to add videos? Who wasn't able to add a video to their website? Was not able to?
I wasn't able to. It was super hard for some reason.
Are you being sarcastic?
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is.
All right, okay, all right. Anybody else that was not be able to add a video? Add the
I
YouTube?
think
Remember to ask for help, right? We're here to help you. Okay, all right. You want to share your screen? You want to share your screen, the person that couldn't add their video? Who is it? Tammy?
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, you can. I just wanted to see eventually. All right, I just want to see what happens here, and then you can share your screen after. Okay. So what's your first step to adding your YouTube video? What is the first thing you're going to do? You can come off mute. Hello? Hello there. Oh yeah, get the video link. Okay, yeah, you're gonna do that. So you're gonna go to YouTube. How are you gonna get the video link from YouTube? I think you're just sharing your tab. You might want to share your screen.
Yeah, she full screened it.
But you did? Where's the you want to go to YouTube and get the video that you want? I believe you're just sharing your tab. You're not sharing your full screen. Are you able to go to YouTube and get your video link? Do you know how to do that? Okay, good. So you paste it on line 25. You can paste it. Well, you said, I love to watch movies. So paste it on line 20, sorry. Where you say, I love to watch movies. Paste it on line 20. Well, that's not the YouTube link. You want to go to embed. I think you went to copy. You want to click on embed, then copy.
You have to share your full screen. If you share a full screen, it's not possible to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got to share a full screen. You did it before the last time. Try sharing your full screen. Stop
Yes.
sharing and share the entire screen, not the tab.
Yeah. Well, you got it right there anyways. Try and run it, whatever you just did. Run. I think you just got it right. Scroll down. Scroll down. Oops. Scroll down. Scroll. Oh, I don't see the YouTube video. Yeah, it looks like it's right. It should be, scroll down again, run it again and scroll down, should be there. Oh, I think you might have cut off your image though. Your image is not closed. You see after on 24, you got to put a greater than sign on line 24 at the end.
And there's the quotation.
And a quotation. Yeah.
For the Pikachu.
Put a quotation for the Pikachu right after the U, put the double quote, right after the U. Double quote, yeah. And then the greater than sign, yeah. Now I'll try. There you go. There's your YouTube video. I really wish we could open this up full screen. It's so frustrating, but that's really good. Anybody else have a challenge adding a YouTube video? I know it was just now. Dina, you want to share your screen?
Can I?
Yeah, of course you can. This is the fun part. I know everybody likes to do this, but you kind of express yourself.
Here.
Yeah. So you got it working.
Yeah, it works.
Great. So one thing though, what happens with me for YouTube is, wouldn't you want to know, try and change the width to 100% instead of that. Yeah, I want to see if this works. I'm very stubborn. Put a percent sign though, put a percent sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now run it, and it should take up the full width of what you have there. See, now download this thing. Go to the 3 dots and download. Click on those three dots, download. Yeah, see if it lets you download. Allow you. And then see, open it up what you downloaded. It should be at the bottom of your browser. Should have showed you what you downloaded. Open up to see the image, the index HTML. Index HTML. Just go index, see where it says index.
Here?
No, up, not that one. Down one, this one, yeah, open that one. Scroll down. See how it takes up the full screen? Now change the width of your screen though. Try and make your screen smaller. Not the screen that you just open up, index, yeah? Like minimize your browser to see if you change the width of the screen, whether it follows or not, yeah. See, it changes size based on the size of the screen. So that's what's called responsive design. If that's the beginning of responsive design, where the size of the image changes based on the screen. So when you're developing for mobile phones, you want to do responsive design. So the size of your images changes based on whatever device the person's coming from.
Okay.
That's the main idea, but you got to do something smart with the width as well, right? So yeah, you don't want to put width 100% because that's going to be really, if you put the width to 100%, you're going to see what happens. Try putting the width to 100% in your code. The height to 100%. It's going to be really funny. It's going to look really funny. Run. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, that's interesting. What happens if you download it? What it does. Yeah, yeah. That's weird. Okay, never mind. I don't know. We'll have to speak about that later, how to do it, but there's some trick that you do to make the height adjust accordingly with width. But that's another class, but that's something that you need to be concerned about. Okay.
Yeah.
So another thing that we want to do, that we can do with CSS before we close off this class, is centering our text, right? That's one thing that we covered. So there's a way to actually center our text, and I'm going to actually show you here in the code, okay? So let me just share my screen again, and I'll show you how to center your text. So let's go here. All right. So let me just share my screen. So for example, if I come here and I say something like, I have that picture of Superman here, and I go, I believe it was HTML Superman. All right, save, run it, run. And then I scroll down, and it says Superman here. I can center where it says Superman here. And how I can do that, using this H1 tag, I can come here where my H1 tag is. And I can add hexaline equals, no, not equals, semicolon, center. That's a center tag that I can use. And I can go here, and then I'm going to run it again. And I believe that it should center the text. So he's kind of put it in the center of the screen. So you can do that with anything that you write. So even if I add a paragraph underneath here, let's say I'm adding a paragraph underneath Superman, say I want to write a paragraph here. Superman best has to work out to save the world. Okay, all right, so I'm going to run this text here. You're going to see here that it says it says paragraph, and it looks like the paragraph is centered as well. So let's see if we go to the style CSS. Why is my paragraph centered here? Oh, see, we have text align centered here for paragraph. So if I put it to the right, for example, I can go right, and I can run this again. And if you come down here, my paragraph is centered to the right. So you can do that. So what I'd like you to do is try centering text, depending on the tag that you have. I don't know if you already have it here. I'd like you to try centering text and changing the color. So if you have a paragraph tag, I'd like you to try updating your text for the paragraph tag to a different color. So my favorite color is blue. So I want all my paragraphs colors blue. So I'm going to change the color to blue, and then I'm going to run it again. So now my text is actually blue. And then my background color, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun here and change it to something obvious like yellow. That's not really a nice one color, but I'll just do that for visibility, so you get comfortable doing that. Okay. So I'd like everybody to change their background color as well as center some of their text, if you can try and do that. Now, there was one last thing that I did for the W.
Can you please put the background color code?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
I said, can you please put the background color code?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can put background color codes if you like. So
I know, can you put the code in?
Like what code do you want?
No, like just put the code without the color, then just put the color by itself.
He's saying to put the code to how to change the background color.
Oh, you want to find out the code in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me see here. So this would be here, and I'm going to paste it in for you right here. This is in your style CSS, okay? That's the code how to change the background color. Now, what I'm going to do, because I know people love to do this, I'm going to also change the background image as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun with that. And you know, everybody knows that I like leopards and panthers and jaguars and things of that nature. So I think I go like this, URL input. Let me see. No, it's not that. I think it's URL. So when in doubt, I go to W3 school and I go background image, just in case, just make sure I get the syntax right. Background image, and I go here. And this will give you the code how to add a background image. Okay. So I think I've done it right. If I move it here, add a background image. I think I've done it right. And let me run it. All right, so I got my leopard there as the background image. So if you want to know how to do that, the background image will override the color. But here we go. There's the code to add a background image. So you can add background color, or you can add a background image. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Any questions? Was anybody able to change their background color at least? And then I showed you the code how to add a background image. So anything that you want to do to be able to update your site, which I think is very helpful, you can go to this website here if you're curious about any tags. I always look at it. I've been in web development for a long time. I've moved on to project management, but when I was in web development, I always looked up this because there's hundreds to thousands of tags. You're not going to remember them all. Sometimes you'll just have to look them up for syntax. Any questions so far? We're just going over 3 o'clock right now. Was everybody at least able to change their background color? Can I get a thumbs up? I'm going to stop sharing.
It's my background color is not working for me.
What did you go into the style CSS and where it says body, you put background color, yellow? Did you copy the code that I pasted in there into your CSS?
Yes, but it's not changing color.
Share your screen.
I'm done. So I'm done putting the background. So can I leave early?
Sure, you can. Can you share your screen? So let me see your style CSS. So you put it there. It's supposed to be in your style CSS. Remove that line. Move that line. Yeah, now go to style CSS at the top. Everybody pay attention. You don't do an index HTML, you do it in style CSS. This is where you do it. So add a new line after pad, like after the line 2, enter. Enter. Background dash color. D, go D. It ends with a D, yeah, equal, yeah, dash color, yeah. Colon, just go colon, no space, colon. Just put red for now, we'll change it later. A semicolon, now. Semicolon, all right, run it. Your music is not gonna show up anymore. Did you know why? You won't see music because music is red and your background's red. So you can change it to obviously want it to a background that contrasts with your text, right? So you can change it to a different background color. I just put red to make it obvious, but you can change it to a different background color. Okay. Any other questions before we close off this session? What I would challenge you to do is to add a background image. Okay, that would kind of be your homework and for you to explore and be able to do that. I'd like everyone to try adding a background image, okay? But that closes off this session. Thank you for participating. There's a lot more to web development. Usually these HTML courses and CSS courses, it's a 12-week course. And we've just covered what we need to cover within a three-day course. So I'd like everybody to come off mute. If you show your cameras before we close off the classroom. And we got to clap for each other for going through this because it wasn't easy, okay? All right. So come off mute and give us yourselves a hooray and a clap for each other going through this. I didn't start coding until I was 17. Everybody else is starting early, all right? So congratulations, okay? All right. Okay, so thank you for participating with this, and I'm going to hand it over to the STEMHub administrator as well to take over. So that would be the end of the class. Is there any class activities that we need to follow up and do before we close off class?
Hello, Mark, thank you so much. I know it's 6 minutes past 3. We are 6 minutes gone ahead of schedule. So I want to quickly encourage us, because we want to have photos of everyone. I want to encourage you to turn on your videos quickly so we can just say cheese and hello to ourselves. Let me see your wonderful faces. Thank you, Gabby and Jem. Can you turn on your video? Osana, Asana, Dina, Mercy, Daniela, Paul, Daniel, Jessica. Can you turn on your video? Thank you, guys. I just want to see your faces and say hello. Please, when I say turn on your video, I don't say show me your ceiling. I want to see your beautiful faces. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm waiting for others. Paul, Mercy, Daniela, please, Daniel, Jessica. I want to see your faces. Thank you. I shared a link for a form. I want you all to fill that form for me. It's an evaluation form. Your opinion is very important. It will help us navigate and design the next program for you guys. And I want to really appreciate you. Thank you for turning on your video. Those of you who have done it, I really appreciate that. So I want you to fill the form. Like we were told, this web design, I want you to make sure that you do those exercises. Send it back to us at info@STEMHub.com. Send it back to us. We were told that the best design will be featured on our website. So send back your design.
Like there's a different website, there's a different email to send the assignment to. It will be in the final assignment. Once you get the final assignment today, you see the email to hand in the final assignment. Sorry, Juliet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very good. Thank you for letting us know. So you will get the final assignment today, and then you will send it back to that email, and your design will be featured. We will send it also to Cohort 1 because they didn't get this information. So I want to appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you have any question, you can stay behind quickly so that the facilitators can help you out. But if not, you can sign off. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you to our facilitators for being here today. We really appreciate you. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Mark,
Hello?
I followed most of the steps. I just wanted you to check over to see if it's right.
Sure. I appreciate that. You can share your screen.
Okay, I'm gonna share it.
No problem.
Can you see my screen?
That's coming. Okay.
And we plenty as in like we did. So that was the plan. Okay. One
All right, now.
So worst case scenario, the reasonable price already.
And then it's still trying to load.
That was it.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, that looked good. Did you get the background to what you wanted it to be? The color you wanted it gray?
No, I didn't really look that. Huh?
What color did you want the background?
Purple.
Purple? All right, so there's one problem. Hold on. See where you put body and all that stuff there? You probably already have it at the top. Go to the top. Go to the top of the page. All right, never mind. Yeah, you're fine. So background color purple. All right, give it a try. Give that a try. You got two. Yeah, that's good. Great. That's weird. So let me see here. Background color purple. Okay, remove that. We'll copy that line. Background color purple. Copy that line. Yeah, copy and then get rid of that whole thing. Just delete it. Delete the whole thing.
This?
Yeah,
like even the body?
Even the body, yeah.
Okay.
And get rid of that. Get rid of that background thing too as well.
This?
Get rid of the whole thing. Get rid of the whole line. That whole line.
Okay.
Great. Now put the curly bracket, the closed curly bracket for the image going on line 84. Put that closed curly bracket on line 84. Yeah, that's perfect. Now go up to the top. Go right up to the top of the page. See where it says body? See on line 2, go to the end of line 2 and make a new line. Paste, control, paste now. Now, that should be right, run it now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see here. What's the problem here? You got body, body. Oh, you go scroll down again. I think you got body again somewhere else. Scroll down. You got body. See,
yeah.
get that one out of there. The whole thing. Yeah. All the way to line 29. Get rid of line 29 as well. No, line 29. Just line 28. Sorry, 28. Line 28. Get rid of line 20. Yeah. Check if you don't check. Make sure you don't have any more bodies down. Scroll down to make sure you don't see any more bodies. Okay, now run it. It's gonna definitely change the perfect. I bet on it.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you gotta watch out for the duplicates. Okay.
So you see the image,
Okay.
there's duplicate of the image. Go back
Oh,
to the, go to the image. You see right there, line 16. Line 16, you have the image, you didn't close it, and it's inside the second one. So they're not closed properly. So close it, put the closing braces there, yes. Then delete line 24.
yeah. Or delete
line 19 to
from
24.
19 to 24. Yeah.
19 to 24.
Yeah. Delete 20 as well.
Because you have one on top already, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Go
great.
down, see if there's another one down. I think there might be another one at the end. Scroll down to the no, I mean the image. Scroll down. See, there's another one there.
Oh,
So delete that one. Delete it. Delete everything.
Delete from
Delete line
80
81 to 83.
yeah. Great. All right.
Did you delete? Okay. Now run again.
Now run. That's great. Okay, that's great. So I really appreciate you staying back and asking how to do that. I think, you know, people that stay back and ask and try to get things done, that's going to take you far in life. Okay. So I'm glad that you took the time to ask. Okay.
Okay.
What I'm going to challenge you to do, I'm going to challenge you, not on this call, I put the link in the chat. Click on that link to add a background image. If you go up to the top, there's a link there where you can add a background image. So go to the chat. Sorry, go to the chat, the Zoom chat again. Scroll up. Scroll up further. No, not that one. Go scroll up. Scroll up higher. Scroll up. Scroll up. I thought I put a link to the background. Let me check. I thought I put a link in the chat to add the background. I'm gonna do it now. And I'd like you to try this. Okay, I put a link in the chat. Just click on that link. And it's, oh, well, I don't know. You shouldn't have to leave Zoom. Copy. Oh, it's missing an S. Sorry, hold on. Just bear with me.
There's some problem with usually when you copy the chat, the link, it doesn't copy very well. On our end, yeah, okay.
Okay, try that.
Yeah, it's missing the key. Okay, that's better now.
No, 4 boys, sorry.
What I want you to do, well, sorry, I don't know. So that's the wrong one. My apologies. Hold on, let me go again. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I put excellent. My apologies. That link. Last link. What I'd like you to do, I add to the website. So where it says paper, I'm gonna put a website URL, the same thing. Okay?
How?
You see where it says URL there? It says paper.gif.
You're lagging.
Mark. Sorry, I want to go have my lunch.
Whose background is that? Is that yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What I'd like you to do that link that I gave you, I'd like you to try adding a background URL.
Okay, like this, something like this.
Yeah, but you got to replace it with a full URL, like the full like, HTTP www.
Okay.
All right, give that a try, okay?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
All right, best of luck, okay? Take care.
Mhm.
Okay, bye. Wow. You know what my takeaway from that whole thing is? It is people are not really following the work. A lot of them, when you're on mute, Jonathan. You're on mute. Jonathan, are you talking? Or are you talking to somebody else?
Are you guys done now? Can I end this?
I'm talking to you. I'm actually talking to you, Mark. I think I was trying to explain to you. I'm looking at you, but I have two screens.
Yeah.
So the second screen, actually, let me move it now. I was talking to you. See, I was a teacher for a year in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You can't expect that what they call the students, all the students to follow. You just get who can follow and just keep going.
I
Some
know.
people are just gonna fall behind. I know you as much as possible. You try as much as possible. Only a few in the end.
Mm.
And it gets really frustrating. Be like, oh, didn't we just do this? You'd be like, sorry, we already passed this now. If you want to do, you have to come back and do the extra work.
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes like for example, Tammy's work, I think she was missing a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things. She was missing a lot of things. She didn't get any of the ID tags that you did the last class. She didn't get any of that. So that's when we did the breakout room. I was like, you didn't do any of that.
Wow.
ID attributes. You missed a lot of things.
Yeah.
At some point, you just accept it and move forward.
Exactly. It is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly. You can't really make some of them are just they're not really paying attention, they're taking half-heartedly. The ones that like it, I think you saw some of them. Some people actually did with, like, for example, Jamil, Jamie, and they actually want to learn it. They actually put the time in to do the work, do all the questions. And those are people you just have to keep going with. That's it. If those people are following, you know that you're doing the job correctly. I know it sounds bad.
Yeah, I know.
But if those people are following, if those people are not following, then okay, now we have to slow down. Something is wrong. That's how you know.
Here's the thing about it. It's not for everybody. Because when I took my computer engineering class, it was 130 people the first year. The second year it was 60. And then the third year it was 30. So it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, exactly. So whoever is going, just keep going. That's it. You can't make some people go. I added the last assignment and I put so basically they can be able to submit the what do you call this?
I think we
can submit the assignment to a particular email. We'll receive both emails. And the tag of the email you see stemming for the final assignment. It's in the Juliet. I don't know if she's there. I just wanted to mention that to her that in the final assignment I put the email there.
Yeah.
Stemming at STEMHub.com.
I will take note. Let Tosan know, Abiola know that this is the email they will send the last assignment to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just feel like it'd be easier if we could receive the assignment there instead of going to info, because info is more specifically for other stuff that people send.
Administrative work, yeah. And all
exactly.
Those,
I don't bombard that email.
Crazy.
I don't bombard that email with stemming stuff. Just put it there. That way they could just follow it there.
Yeah. So before we go, Juliet, what did you think with the class?
So far it's wonderful. I am going to share by the time I get all the responses. I will share it with you, the facilitator, so you can go in calls. Okay. So as soon as I get everything, I will share it with you guys. But honestly, like Johnson has mentioned, not every one of them will be speaking to their parents. Not every one of them, and some of them will spoken to them one-on-one. Not every one of them is actually interested in coding, but we're trying to educate them the benefit for learning these things. I am not so crazy with coding, but because I have a little background of it, when we're designing my workplace website, I could contribute like this should be expectation, this should be, this is not good, this is good. And that gave a lot of, Juliet is valuable to the team and all of that. And you can start talking of pay raise and things like that because of some of these background side skills. So at the end of the day, these are the things I try to explain to them. But I know that we have 1 week, the last week, to actually have a conversation with them. So we are hoping that all facilitators will be there and we'll talk to them, we'll ask them questions and like give them proper education, because that last week there is no teaching, it's just about discussions. So I really appreciate what you guys did. It's not easy teaching online and trying to carry all the students along, even the ones that are not interested. So my respect, I honestly, like, I can't do this, but I respect you guys for doing it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for all your support and guidance. And Johnson, thank you for going first so I can know what to do the second time, right? And doing updating the lessons and stuff like that. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Great. Good working with you guys.
Pleasure. All right. Everyone.
All right.
You're getting your hair done. I'll get down to this.
I have to make my hair now.
Okay. All right. Take care. Okay.
Yeah,
see you.
All right. Bye.